Begin as an influential institution. Rather, it began as an idea, an audacious conviction that women must have not only a seat at the table, but also the space and respect to shape the very nature of debate and discourse. It has encouraged women to challenge existing irrational norms, raise journalistic standards, and lead necessary reforms, acting as a springboard for innumerable careers. I must applaud each of you for that. You are therefore more than mere storytellers. You embody the transformative power of solidarity, resilience, and shared vision. In celebrating the 31st anniversary of Iwpc, we must honor the spirit of women everywhere who have reported from the conflicted zones, edited crucial stories under deadlines, anchored spirited debates, and driven far-reaching investigations. It is important to remember that you bring more than just professional skills when women cover stories on politics, health, education, and social reforms. Their journalism reflects the intricate complexities of our society and fosters the democratic participation necessary for true progress. Across India and globe, women are transforming journalism's landscape by pioneering local reporting teams that document social injustice, gender violence, and policy gaps. Their persistent, impartial journalism, coupled with their engagement with the local authorities, has led to a tangible change from improved infrastructure to greater legal transparency. Furthermore, through mentorship and practical training, women journalists empower new reporters, especially those who, with less formal education, are in a disadvantageous situation, and thereby you are extending independent journalism in regional languages and dialects. With the passage of time, women have demonstrated that vision and competence, and not gender, are what make true pioneers in media. Across newsroom and broadcast booths, women now fill every role as newscasters, camera women, reporters, and more. At the same time, our understanding of media is rapidly evolving, driven most notably by technological developments such as artificial intelligence. Sujata ji also made a reference to that, and I believe your edition which you have released today is completely devoted to the effect and influence of artificial intelligence on the very industry of media or media as a profession. The days of relying solely on newspapers for local and global news are almost gone, as most people are now turning to a variety of online platforms for updates and stories. AI and other automated tools undoubtedly expedite research, streamline newsroom workflows, rapidly analyze vast data tests, and even support swift real-time fact-checking. Nevertheless, it is vital to acknowledge that the unrestricted use of AI comes with its fair share of risk, especially concerning the privacy, dignity, and safety for journalists and the subjects of news reporting alike. The spread of deepfake technology and doctored images only serves to amplify these dangers. In this backdrop, women journalists tend to be disproportionately targeted. Perpetrators misuse private data, fabricate incriminating content, troll insensibly, and manipulate images for psychological and professional harm. These perpetrators, instead of engaging with their actual work on the opinions expressed by women journalists, utilize these methods of online violence to belittle, induce fear, and discredit them professionally. This type of digital abuse not only undermines the confidence and security of women journalists, but also threatens press freedom by stifling the diversity and nuance of public discourse. These tools are also being weaponized to circulate false and malicious narratives which are later sensationalized. The victims endure reputational damage, loss of credibility, and even social ostracism. Often, the manipulative content persists online indefinitely, long after the story has retreated from the news cycle, making the damage permanent and devastating for those involved. As a responsible democracy, we cannot afford to normalize or tolerate such happenings as an inevitable consequence of online discourse. As a long-serving member of the Indian judiciary, I know well that rights and freedoms enshrined in our Constitution are not self-fulfilling. They must be vigilantly maintained through the ethical commitment of every sector. For this reason, it is essential that our media organizations and governing bodies develop strong protocols and industry-wide regulations that specifically protect women journalists as well as victims of false narrative. Women as significant stakeholders must be involved at every level in reporting and editing, policy setting, technology adoption, regulatory oversight, and ethical reform. I hope that this will inspire the Iwpc to extend its central role by leading training programs in digital safety and advocating for fair practices. My experience on the bench has taught me that mutual respect, open dialogue, and a shared vision are our best defenses against the perils of unrestricted use of AI. By holding institutions and individuals accountable, demanding transparency, and refusing to lower ethical standards on sites that sometimes and often we call as unsocial media, we secure the foundation for true journalism and the health of our democracy. I firmly believe that solidarity yields achievements. Remember, very recently, our national women's cricket team, etching its name in the history, is a powerful reminder of how Indian women persistently break barriers and set new standards of excellence, whether on the cricket field or in the press gallery. As we draw this celebration to a close, I offer not only my admiration but also my pledge to continue supporting the Iwpc's critical mission, namely to amplify the voices of women and to ensure that innovation always serves rather than eclipses our shared humanity. Whatever storms may arise, let us never lose sight of our greatest calling to speak the truth, to protect one another, and to lead with courage. Together, you are not just women in media, you are the media itself, defining the present, shaping the future, inspiring and instilling hope in countless others. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you. Good evening.